This terrorist act was an attempt at bioroid genocide. It has rocked the foundation of our society. As it presently stands, the future of all bioroid life has been destroyed by this catastrophe. However, hope still exists. There is yet a way to ensure the survival of their race. A permanent form of life extension. Its implementation will save Olympus from this calamity. For a long time, the elders have been discussing the pros and cons of this method with Gaia. Finally, after much deliberation, Gaia has made its decision. So be it. As a solution to this crisis, we will restore all bioroid reproductive functions. What?
It was my understanding that the technological data needed to reactivate such functions in bioroids had been destroyed by its inventor, Dr. Gilliam, which would make recovering the original data impossible.
Your understanding is correct. The original data would indeed be impossible to recover, had it actually been destroyed. However, it has recently come to our attention that Dr. Gilliam's data, which we have named Appleseed, is still in existence. We are confident that our attempts at retrieving the lost Appleseed will be successful. Once found, bioroid reproductive capabilities will be restored. They will evolve into a new race of man and create a shining paradise for us all.
Hitomi!
Do not worry. She's merely asleep.
Will you be able to save her?
If we can find Appleseed, Hitomi will recover.
What'll happen if you don't?
She will age at an alarming rate. Her life function will cease in 24 hours.
It's not just Hitomi. An accelerated death is the fate awaiting all bioroids, including myself. I'm Athena Areos, Prime Minister of Olympus. You must be Doonan Newt.
Doonan, have you heard of the scientist Dr. Gilliam?
No.
We've been conducting our own research for over 20 years now, and have yet to surpass the late Doctor's achievement in bioroid technology.
True. But if we acquire the Appleseed data Dr. Gilliam developed, organic reproduction will be restored to their species.
They'd be freed from the looming fear of D-Tank and become a new, eternal race of mankind. Indeed, Gaia has made its decision.
Now, Athena, it is time for you to make yours.
Doonan, I'm going to need your help to find it.
So this old disk is the only clue we've got. We're heading for the lab where the first generation of bioroids were created, right?
That's what they told me.
If Athena had the disk, why do you think she kept it secret all this time? And if bioroid reproduction is so important, why would Dr. Gilliam want to seal away the original data?
Doonan, listen. This is a highly classified mission. It's going to put us all at risk. If completing it will save Hitomi's life, isn't that enough? Just stay focused on her and try not to think too much. Everything else is only a distraction.
Mind if I ask one more question?
Yeah?
That last shot you fired at the terrorists. Did you... No. Just forget it. Never mind.
Doonin, Leighton, over here.
This must be what we're looking for. Kudo, get back!
Dr. Gilliam, there's no time. You've got to get out of here.
Athena, just give me a second. I have to destroy this.
I'll try to hold them on the first floor, but you have to hurry.
Mommy! Huh? What's wrong, honey? Did we wake you up? Oh my God.
What is it, Doonin?
It's her. Doonin, listen very carefully. You see this pendant? Mommy's very important research data is inside of it. But there are some very bad people out there, and if they find it, they'll use it to do some very bad things. That's why I'm hiding it in this, so they'll never find it.
The bad people want it?
Yes. They want to take away your future. You understand? That's why I'm giving it to you, so you can keep it safe.
Okay, Don't worry, Mommy.
Good girl. Doonan, one more thing. If Athena ever asks you for it, I want you to give the pendant to her, all right? Athena is very special.
I understand. Athena is very special.
Doonan, you must protect Appleseed.
Doonan, you remember now, don't you? Where is it? Where did she hide the data? Carl's gun. That pendant. And Appleseed's inside of it, isn't it?
Dr. Gilliam, I presume. Stay where you are. We don't want to hurt you.
Don't do it. Please, for God's sake, don't.
Mommy? What's wrong, Mommy?
Doonan, stay out! No! Don't shoot!
Hell? It's the army. Coming hot.
How'd they know about this?
They've got the deck surrounded. We're gonna have to find another way out.
There's only one access stairway to the roof. We can counter them from there.
Sorry, guys, but I can't let you do that. We're in Lab D, Level 5.
You son of a bitch! You betrayed us!
What can I say? I've always hated bioroids.
Besides, the real traitor is right there.
Hades!
Doonan, how nice to see you. I only wish I'd had the honor of killing your father. You've got the stink of bioroid all over you, you know that? What a nice surprise to see you and Briario's together again. Of course, he's not the man he used to be, right? I got fed up with those old fossils and their terrorist farce. Well, lucky for us, you made the classic mistake of trusting your subordinates. What a fool.
Briario's? What's he talking about?
Let me spell it out for you, Doonan. The attack on the Bioroid Care Center was aided by none other than Briarios. Don't look so surprised. You saw how easily he let my landmate escape, didn't you? And thanks to him, every last Bioroid is going to die.
Is this true?
Well, go on, answer her. Legislature patsy. Now, I'll take that pendant, if you please.
Toon! Get to the roof!
Let's go. Come on! Doonan, please, you have to give me that pendant. As long as you have it, you'll never be safe.
My mother gave her life to protect this, and so will I. You knew it all along, didn't you? You knew everything.
Doonan.
Doonan! Now you see what he is. What kind of a monster he's become.
Doonan nuked. I am Edward Uranus III, commander of the regular army. Your father, Carl Newt, and I were comrades, and I knew Dr. Gilliam very well. We met on many occasions when you were young. Doonan, you must understand we have no intention of harming you. We only wish to see that data destroyed. Our goal is to regain control of the legislature, destroy the D-Tank, thus ridding the world of bioroids. When that's achieved, society will once again be under human control. The only thing standing in the way of our success is that data. Now please, won't you hand it over without further incident?
Request denied.
Doonan!
Doonan! Olympus was supposed to be a utopia for mankind, but the world your parents envisioned for us has failed!
All those years, the only thing my father ever taught me how to do was fight. It's funny, I never understood why he pushed me so hard to become a soldier. But he forged me into a warrior for a reason. General, as my mother instructed, I will give this data only to Athena.
And by doing so, you will seal our fate! You mustn't trust bioroids! They want to control us!
Maybe you're right. Maybe they can't be trusted. But after what I've seen, I know this much. Bioroids don't try to kill each other!
General, you're wasting your time.
You're right. What a pity.
Athena is trying to protect our society. Carl and Dr. Gilliam gave their lives trying to hide Appleseed for the sake of humanity. They both feared what would happen when the bioroids were activated.
Because the bioroids represent a threat to our race.
No! Athena honored Dr. Gilliam's request to keep their reproductive systems inactive. General, the Bioroid's purpose is to safeguard our species. Doonan, I cooperated with Hades in the terrorist attack to force Athena's hand. I knew she would have no choice but to fully activate the Bioroids. She'd been hiding the key that would unlock your memory of Appleseed's location. A memory long repressed by the shock of your mother's death. It was my duty to deliver Appleseed to the Elders. And in return, they would guarantee your safety.
Don't you see? That's all the more reason to have that pendant destroyed.
But General, there's more going on here. The Elders don't simply want to get their hands on the Appleseed data. They needed you and the regular army to attempt a coup. They want you to blow up the D-Tank. There must be some reason why Athena is so desperate to prevent that from happening. General, please! D-Tank must not be destroyed!
No! Briareos!
I've heard enough. And I'll be damned if I let some machine tell us what to do! This is vengeance, Doonan! It was your father who kicked me out of LA SWAT. Do you know how many years of humiliation I suffered because of him? Finally, I get to pay him back for all the misery he caused. His DNA is inside of every one of those things! When the Bioroids are dead, Carl's legacy will be erased.
Hades!
Doonan! If you want to blame someone, blame your father!
Forgive me.
Don't talk.
You'd think they could wire me to not feel the pain.
Would you stop trying to talk?
God, I missed you. As I lay dying on the battlefield, all I wanted was to see you again. The Elders brought me back to life. You were the only thing that mattered to me. I would have done anything to make sure you were safe.
I know that now.
I've become a monster on the inside as well.
Don't say that. You haven't changed. You're still the same.
I wanted to protect you, but I can't anymore.
I won't let you die.
Doonan, the Elders.
Briareos!
The Elders promised no loss of human life. But something else is going on. That's why you have to go. Hurry, before it's too late.
No, Briareos, I won't leave you.
You have to. The future depends on it.
There's no future without you.
Doonan, don't let your mother's death be for nothing.
Please, stop trying to talk. Briarios. Briarios.
We picked up an SOS from Briarios on the secure line right after he was shot. These Hecatonchus units are built like nothing else. His system shut down in time. I may still be able to revive him.
Bring him back. Save him.
Don't worry about fuel. She's got a full tank. The new land-made Damascus system makes for pretty smooth flying once you get the hang of it. Just be aware that she's a little top-heavy. If you keep your turns under 60 degrees, it shouldn't be a problem. Doonan. Bioroid emotions might be suppressed, but that doesn't mean that we can't feel love. Save Hitomi.
Doonan Newt reporting. Mission accomplished.
Good work.
Doonan.
Doonin. Well done.
Thanks to you, Bioroid reproductive functions have at last been activated.
Hitomi's regenerative cycle is becoming like that of a human being.
Her life will be spared.
Thank goodness.
It's all right. There's no need to worry. Doonin.
It was you who killed her, wasn't it? You murdered my mother, didn't you?
Doonin, please forgive us. Your dear mother's death was an accident.
Her research was invaluable. Had she been alive today, we might have had other options.
If that's the case, then why did she have to hide the Appleseed data?
Understand, her work gave us a chance of survival.
Bioroids, a new form of life that could help us save our own.
Man was doomed, but coexistence with this new species gave us all a glimmer of hope.
Even so, the human race could not suppress its violent nature.
Mankind despises those that are different.
Once again, he succumbed to hatred and anger.
And fear. He no longer has the ability to maintain this planet.
Human nature has caused the abuse of Dr. Gilliam's vision.
Gaia has made an accurate prediction that the human race is doomed to annihilate itself and destroy the world in 3 generations.
Doonin, our time has passed. The human race must step aside.
Step aside?
If the world is to survive, we have no choice but to relinquish its future to the Bioroids.
Dr. Gilliam spent many months creating a virus. The time has finally come for it to serve its purpose.
The virus my mother created?
Yes. It has been sealed off in D-Tank on the top of Tartarus for many years, waiting to be released.
When the tank is destroyed, the virus will make the entire human race permanently infertile.
We swore that no human life would be taken.
And so it won't. Instead, we will slowly close the book on human history.
The last chapter will be the euthanasia of mankind.
My mother must have known. And when she refused to fully activate the Bioroids, you murdered her!
We developed the plans for Olympus with 2 options in mind.
A world of human and Bioroid coexistence, or one bequeathed to a new race.
Gaia was created to ensure that all decisions were precise and balanced.
Dr. Gilliam contributed greatly to Gaia's creation, instilling it with an understanding of both species.
It was as if Gaia had inherited your mother's tenacity, for the virus could not be released from D-Tank by the will of man. It could only be released with Gaia's consent.
But even Utopia could not quell man's need for violence. Once again, he became embroiled in a global war and reduced the world to ashes.
And now, Olympus too has been marred by the sins of humanity.
The hatred of Bioroids, as displayed by General Uranus and the regular army, has fueled Gaia's anger.
It had no choice but to render this decision.
We will use Appleseed. The Bioroids will then create a new species. And mankind will be eradicated from the planet.
So you used us. I was simply the bait to get Briarios to do what you wanted. It was all to force Gaia into making this decision. You manipulated Gaia!
Doonin, it is humanity's destiny.
The moment I press this button, The D-Tank on Tartarus will be destroyed, and the virus will envelop the Earth. What?
Hold it right there.
Grid 9A4G. Cut the power.
We've just rendered that button inactive.
Athena, what are you doing?
You seem to have forgotten our primary function, to ensure the survival of the human race.
That may be. But bioroids were also programmed not to disobey us.
We are no longer the bioroids you created, but members of a new race.
Athena, the will of Gaia is irrefutable. Its anger goes beyond General Uranus's actions to encompass the sins of all humanity.
General Uranus has just surrendered. The coup d'etat is over. He seeks a full reconciliation.
The General surrendered?
I'm sure that Gaia is well aware of the impact of these recent events. Dunan, the will of Gaia is not present in this room.
But how can that be?
Man's hatred for us has lessened. Gaia would have sensed this and reversed its decision. So the Elders shut Gaia down and have been acting on their own.
How very astute of you, Athena.
The new race of man is wonderful indeed.
But Gaia regulates your life support systems. Haven't you put your own lives at risk by shutting it down?
That is correct. We accept the fate of our race and intend to perish along with the rest. They have been programmed to destroy the D-Tank on Tartarus.
There's nothing that can stop them now.
SWAT units. Equip all landmates with Nemesis systems and deploy immediately. Target the mobile fortress. Use any means to bring them down.
I thought security around D-Tank was impenetrable.
A close-range shot from one of the main gun turrets could breach the system.
The ultimate sword versus the perfect shield. It's the fate of those who cling to power.
At their current speed, they'll reach Tartarus in 15 minutes.
Evacuate the city. The police have already begun. That's our top priority. Once the platforms reach an unpopulated area, we'll attack them en masse.
Concentrate on Platform 7. It's the control node for the entire fortress.
Hitomi!
Hitomi.
Forgive me, but I have no choice. If someone can disable the control box on the frontal cortex of number 7, it will shut down the rest of the platforms. The sequence is specific. Destroying the box won't work. It has to be done manually. The password to shut down the system is Hitomi. Briarios!
You asked, and I delivered.
Well, don't just stand there. Come on, jump!
It is futile!
It's the fate of man to destroy this world!
Donan, we've been cast from Eden and cannot return.
So you're gonna give up and pass on our mistakes to the next race? We may have lost our chance at Eden, but we have to try to survive. We have to believe the future is what we make of it!
covered on all sides.
Gun platforms approaching Tartarus. Range 2,000 meters.
Our weapons are ineffective. We can't stop them.
Squad leader, I'm heading for number 7. Cover me. So which one is it?
There, in the middle.
Fire all weapons at the legs of platforms 6 and 8.
What about number 5 in front?
Forget it. Concentrate your fire on the 2 platforms flanking number 7.
Number 6 is down.
Good. What's the progress on number 8?
I'll head up and draw its fire. You should have a clear approach from beneath.
Got it!
Platforms have reached Tartarus. They're beginning their ascent.
Onward! Hurry!
Mother, help me! They've all stopped.
All platforms have shut down. D-Tank is secure.
Take it easy.
Sorry.
Are the elders all right? I see. But the final letter of the password...
It's been left to us. It's all been left to us now.
It's not as if anything's changed. And given enough time, I suppose the sins of humanity will only get worse. But there's always a chance that the next generation might learn from our mistakes. So I'll keep fighting. For our children's sake. The true new race of man.